Secondary School. I am Mohammed Leone from the United Citizens Against Corruption and Fraud. United Citizens Against Corruption and Fraud was formed sometimes around 2020, to champion the sensitization of citizens with regards to corruption and fraud-related matters. You see, the speaker here, that was here, the spiritual speaker, told us that when we give ourselves, our times to God, we will not worship money. But when the worship of God escape us, we start looking for things that are material to worship. One of the reasons why corruption thrives in nations like Sierra Leone is because people have taken upon the worship of money instead of nation or God. So I just want to start from where he started. Now we have to give our attentions, our aspirations to God instead of to money. Because if we are believers of God, we will do exactly what His books say. None of His books. I'm pretty sure that nobody here is somebody that is not either Muslim or a Christian. We're either Muslims or Christians, right? And none of our books, be it Quran or the Bible, appreciate corruption or fraud. But my intention today is to talk to you with regards to what really fraud is. Because it is fraud that gives birth to corruption. Can anybody in this group tell us what is fraud? Anybody? Okay, no problem. You see, the word fraud is very new to even some of our parents. What everybody cares about is corruption. And even the corruption itself, when you ask them, what really do you understand of the word corruption? They start telling you something else, and when you look at the definition of corruption, it might be very closer, but it may not be exactly. Okay? But fraud is what gives rise to corruption. Fraud is the intentional false or concealment representation of a material fact in order to induce somebody to do something at his or her own injury or her own detriment. There are several ways how people commit fraud today. We have one that they call phishing. Assembly are users of social media, smartphones. You use WhatsApp, isn't it? And there are always messages. Like yesterday, the latest that I can recall was one that was going with the logo of Bank of Sierra Leone, saying that when you click on this link, you will have to fill a certain form, and when you fill that form, you will receive a gift. That is phishing. It's a hook that has been sent in the media for you to follow. It's a bait. When you click on that link, you are going to provide your personal information to the hacker. It is not any legitimate something. It's a thief that is behind the camera. Behind the scene that is seated. They are conveniently taking your information. They will use your information against yourself. They will use it to log into either your Facebook account, if you are using your YouTube account, your bank account. Your private information are what you leave on the line just because of some bait that has been sent in the media. So we have to be very, very, very careful with the things that we take online. There are times we also have another called identity theft, wherein I am Mohammed Kane. Somebody will go and create a Facebook account with my name and everything about me. How did that person get it? Because I have been following the baits that has been going out. Whenever they send out the baits, I follow it, give out my private information. Somebody can easily take that one and create an account about you and go on and do the wrong thing. So when the police come, they are not looking for any other person but you because your face is there. So fraud is very, very dangerous. That as citizens, we have to try as best as we can to stay off from it at all. Prevent the way we use our phones. Away from that, we also have the Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is a business method wherein somebody will come to you and tell you, just give me a small amount of money, in so amount of time I will multiply that amount of money for you. Today we are having businesses in Sierra Leone that have been registered legally, but when you look at the way they operate, they are all fraudulently related. Most of you might know of a certain company called QNet. QNet behaves just like that. I'm not saying they are illegal, but they have been registered here. And I'm pretty sure amongst us, either our parents or our best friends are members of QNet network. That's the way they operate. In certain nations, in some nations where they originated, they have run off from there. But today they are here and they are conveniently thriving. Okay? So, we've talked about the different types of corruption that we need to know. We have internal, those three that I've just named: the phishing, the identity theft, and out of Ponzi scheme. These are fraud that had to do with your personal self, individual fraud against the individual. We have fraud, internal fraud, wherein as a student you are supposed to take an exam, but you have not been coming to school, and even if you do, you don't copy your notes. When it's exams time, you look for paper to do plagiarism. That is internal fraud, malpractice, exam malpractice. Or God forbid, the bosser. Do we have bosser?
Yes, sir.
Fine. The bosser intends to go away with all of our money. That will be internal because it's happening within the walls of this school, isn't it? Externally, it could be somebody else using a hacker hacking into the database of this school to fill wrong information about us here, or to take away very, very pertinent information about us in this school. When such things happen, we have been externally frauded by somebody who is not a member of us. So, if time could permit me, okay. At UCAC, or United Cities Against Corruption, we continue this session on our social media platform. Currently, we are having 3 of your brothers from this school that are in our platform, and the 3 of them have been extremely well. So today we have a certificate for them, sir, because in April we decided to come up with our pledges that they will pledge for themselves as to how they will fight against corruption, and those guys gave us a very good representation, so we decided to certify them. Mr. McAnthony, this certificate is given because Mr. Anthony went about to write a valuable contribution towards the fight against corruption. So we appreciate your energy, enthusiasm, and dedication in raising awareness and inspiring other people to put the interests of Sierra Leone above self. Mr. McAnthony, please.
McAnthony, are you here?
Okay, I think they said he went to represent the school. Yes. Okay. Mr. Ibrahim E. Boyma, head boy.
Round of applause.
Okay. There is a cameraman around.
You're not seeing, you're talking.
Mr. Abdul Samture.
Abdul Samture, are you here?
SSS 3. These guys gave your school a very remarkable representation, and we are looking forward to having more people to signing up with them. Okay, we would love to have 5 from SSS 1 and 2, and then 5 from SSS 3. For those who will go into university, we want to continue our fight not only in school. Okay, so if somebody is interested, you can meet your head boy and give your information to them, please. Thank you.